What's good, peoples? You are now tuned in to Black Money TV. For those that are unfamiliar, for those that are familiar, what's goody? Um, yeah, this is a blog on some shit I just saw on YouTube. Of course, this is we one big YouTube family. This is a YouTube thing, a YouTube community, and so I'm looking. Yeah, I mean that's what I do. Search YouTube for the news and all that shit. And I see Coffee Brown and Finesse, two female battle rappers, going at it, not verbally but physically. Another fight in the battle rap world, y'all. Now this fight might not be as important as the other fights. I don't know, or it could be. I'm not taking nothing away from um, the two females that was actually engaging in fisticuffs. I just might not know them like that. I know Coffee Brown is Geechee Gotti's protege. I do know that much. And I only know that because when Geechee Gotti and C Surf was battling, Surf had like sent her a little shot when they was battling and then pow. From then on, Coffee Brown became known in my world when Surf sent her a shot when he went up against Geechee Gotti in the battle. So anyway, that's how I know of Coffee Brown. I never seen a battle before. I might turn into one. I don't know who the hell Finesse is. I know who she is now. When I turned on YouTube, and the first thing I saw, this was part one of the fight though. But the first thing I saw was Coffee Brown just beating the shit out of her. I ain't gonna even lie. Well, I ain't gonna say beating the shit out of her because she might wouldn't even hurting her, but she was giving it to her. She was giving it to her. Y'all look it up. First thing you gonna see, part one, Coffee Brown versus Finesse fight is Coffee Brown beating. Well, she's giving it to her. I don't want to say beat the fuck it. I'm gonna say beat the shit out of her. She was beating the shit out of her, but Finesse recovered quick and she got up. And they continue to engage in fisticuffs. So I respect Finesse for that. That's why I'm skeptical about saying she beat the shit out of her. Because normally when you beat the shit out of somebody, they don't get up that quick. But she got up and they kept it popping. You know what I mean? With the fight. And part two, if you click on that, you see Finesse on top of Coffee Brown. Coffee Brown is like face down. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she knocked her ass down or she tripped or she slung her down. I don't know, but Finesse was on top. And yeah. And that's all I saw. This is not what this blog is all about, but I had to do a blog when I seen that shit now. To me, it's not a good look. It's never really a good look when females fight, but they human too. They gotta get shit off their chest. But in this battle rap shit, yo, it's like it's not a good look. Y'all should keep some of that shit off of camera. Put it that way, which is damn near impossible in this era. But it was a good female fight. It was way better than Miss Hustle when Farrah funeral. Not to bring up old shit, but people kept saying that Farrah got one up on Miss Hustle. I always wanted to speak on that, but I wasn't really doing blogs then. But no, you really didn't. You basically pulled hair. You pull hair better than Miss Hustle, Farrah. I'll say that. Use a hair puller. Now I understand Miss Hustle is like towering over you and way bigger, but you should have found another technique to get in and get out or something. Cause you just pull hair. And they gave you the W because you pulled a lot of hair. So whatever. So use a good hair puller. But no, not to bring up old shit. That shit was like 6-7 years ago. I think they done made up since then and everything. So I'm just saying it was a better fight than Farrah and Miss Hustle fight. So, but I don't think it's a good look period for y'all to be out there fighting. And who am I to say what's a good look and what's not a good look? Maybe y'all couldn't solve y'all problems no other way, but and it is what it is. I don't know how it started, what happened. I'm gonna do some more research on it, but I seen it. Decided to shoot a blog real quick. Now, getting off of that. I want to recap the BET Hip Hop Music Awards. I want to say it was I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed like the last 4 or 5 years of the BET Hip Hop Awards. The ciphers then got real lackluster. Like it's like niggas being ciphers and don't want to really spit. They got a lazy tongue is what I call it. Back in my day when you in the cipher, you in the cipher. You trying to outdo the nigga before you and hope the nigga after you don't outdo you. That's the point of the cipher. It's like battling, but not direct battling. Yeah, I mean, you want to be the best in the cipher, whether you going first, in the middle, or last. But what do I know? You know. Anyway, I enjoy. Well, the King Lo cipher was okay. Los did his thing. A couple few others did their thing, but being as though I don't remember their names, I ain't gonna speak too much on it. But the Low cipher was okay. The comedian cipher was what it was, a comedian cipher. Did they only had 2 ciphers? I think they only had 2 fucking ciphers. It was like a real short award show to me. I enjoyed the Lil Duval performance. Oh, shout out to Jessica Hilarious for holding it down for Baltimore in the cipher. I ain't say nothing about the scales, but I'm shouting out for holding down Baltimore in the cipher. Yeah, man. Always gonna shout out the home team. I enjoyed the Lil Duval performance. We had a lot of energy. The baby did okay. That nigga was on like, he did a performance and was on like 3 other performances. We might as well call that the baby show. Yo won an award, I think, for best new hip hop artist, some shit like that. So shouts out to the baby for all his accomplishments. I ain't no hater. Shouts out to Lil Kim for winning the I Am Hip Hop Award. She is an icon, a legend in the hip hop game. Shouts out to the Queen Bee. She the one that started that old sex symbol shit, that raunchy sex symbol shit. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the Queen Bee, and I enjoyed her performance with Junior Mafia. I enjoyed that the most. Her and Junior Mafia. It's good to see her and Lil C's back together. You know what I mean? It gave you that 90s feel. That 90s vibe all over again. So I enjoyed that part of the award show. Let me think. Ross' performance was okay. Yeah, so I wasn't really impressed though with the whole award show as a whole. I wasn't really impressed. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I still tuned in, so I guess that's all that matters. Let me see. Oh, I enjoyed the shouts out to Smack and the URL movement and all that. I see y'all doing big things. Y'all made it to the BET Hip Hop Awards. Niggas did a whole battle on stage, so I'm proud of that accomplishment. Shouts out to DNA for being the winner of that 25K, grabbing that 25K up for the whole shit. Shouts out to Geechee, T-Top, Shotgun Shug for participating. Alright, so that was my recap on that. Oh, and I wanted to recap the Math Hoffa Sirius Jones battle. I just seen that just dropped. RBE just dropped that shit on YouTube, I think like yesterday, day before, some shit like that. I enjoyed the battle. The battle was fire, fellas. Shouts out to both of y'all. It's hard to call that one. I might have to watch it again and give a final call on it, but for now, I'm gonna give it. It was like dead even, yo. And if it wasn't dead even, I'm not gonna lie. I think Sirius Jones might have edged him. You get what I'm saying? Because From what I see now, it's a close battle. Like, the first was even to me. See, I think Math might have edged the first round. I don't know, bro. That's a hard bet. I know the second was dead even. I thought the first was dead even. And then when the third, Serious Jones edged him by this much. And then I'm thinking the first round, that's what battles do to you sometimes. Fuck with your head. But I'm thinking the first round, Math edged Serious by this much. The second was dead even. See, I'm going to have to watch it again. I might have to give a final call on it, is what I call it. But for now, I'm going to say Serious edged him because of the third round. But it was a close fight. Good fight. Good battle. I can't take nothing away from none of them. You know what I mean? It looked like at times it would get a little tense, but it was a good battle. You know what I mean? Shouts out to ARP for putting that shit together, for getting that shit done. Shouts out to them two niggas for putting all their differences aside, especially Serious Jones. You know what I mean? Because he the one that got violated. You know what I mean? So shouts out to Serious and Mav for giving us that classic battle. So I appreciate it. I'm gonna watch it again and I'm gonna give a final call on it. Hope I don't forget. I smoke a lot, so. But let me see. What else? Y'all know I do shit off the top of the dome. Nothing written down. Whatever's on my mind and whatever in my heart. I see what I feel. Let me see. Think. That might be about it. I ain't gonna speak on the boxing world, this blog. This is gonna be a nice short blog. So I gave y'all my feelings on the BET Awards, the Math Hoffa Serious Jones battle, and the fight that just broke out in the battle rap world between Finesse and Coffee Brown. So like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. Donate to the Cash App. Yeah, man. All that information is in my bio and all that shit. So I'll be coming at y'all with some more news and information. And I get with y'all when I get with y'all. I see you when I see you. Shouts out to all my frontliners. I ain't gonna name names right now, but y'all know who y'all is. All my BMG comrades. And I'll get with y'all later. It's Black Money TV. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, indeedy.